Hello, 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 and welcome to the Southern Belle Channel. I'm your hostess, Belle, and thank you ever so much for joining me. This is the game show Battle with for bragging right, and it's going to be a fun show. We have great and amazing guests tonight. Let me tell you who is on the lineup. Page notification, and if so, you already know who's going to be on because should you miss any of those notifications, let me tell you. Back for a rematch is going to be my friend Brandy, whose name is Southern Savvy Mama. And she is a wonderful reseller as well as mom. And, it might be ladies' night or it might be mom's night because my other guest is a first time player. Her name is Picky Nikki, and she too is a family lady. She's married to John, Mr. Picky, and has the little baby piggies. So it will be fun to get to know her tonight. And of course, we still pick people from the chat. So if you've been wanting to play or hoping to play, you might just get picked from the chat. Also, if you're in the chat and you want to play on a future time, you can let my moderators know. So let me go ahead and give some channel announcements. So the first announcement, and you might have guessed this by my background decor, because my background decor is always for sale. You probably see the try me, so let me show you what this does. It is a fun toy that that teaches learning, that teaches numbers, that teaches letters, that sings and is just cute as a button. And you're saying, "Wait, Belle, toys aren't usually decor. What are you doing? What are you doing?" Well, it is a little bit of an advertisement, but after all, it's my own channel, so I can advertise. Although I always offer to let the guests put anything at all that they have for sale, that as long as it's G-rated and family friendly, in the background, and then to tell you about it as part of their own advertising for their channel. But if you've been following my viewers every week, I put on my YouTube community post, and y'all vote for one of the three themes. And this week's winning theme was toy time. So whether you are just shopping for some fun toys to keep kids, or maybe there's a child in your life, whether it's a child, a grandchild, niece, nephew, that cutie patootie that sits on your pew at church, that you might just want to splurge for a little birthday gift for them, or maybe you are savvy enough to be putting some toys away for Christmas so that your bank account isn't hurting by buying everything at the last minute. So, this will be one of hours of toys that I have tomorrow night during my Tuesday Viewers' Choice auction. It's a late night auction after dark. That way, you have plenty of time to have family time and have dinner with your family. You even have time to go to a few other auctions. And then at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, you can stop by my auction, and the Tuesday auction theme is toy time. So this is one of many, many, many toys that I will have. And aren't the best toys the ones that also teach, that also have an educational component, as well as being cute as a button? So let me welcome some people. I see I've got my first guest in the back room. Thank you for being here so promptly. I see Shelby Jonesy. So nice to have you here. For those of you who may not know, my channel is G-rated and family friendly. So I always love seeing kids and teens come to my show because it is a safe place for them to be. So, and Shelby is also on my Discord because likewise, my Discord channel is that same way. We've got my moderator, Canadian girl Renee. As I said at the beginning of the show, I gave the whole lineup, and Picky Nikki is going to be the second guest for tonight. Can't wait to have her on. Erin Scott. Nice to see you, Erin. Always so glad to have y'all here. If you would, go ahead and click the thumbs up. That helps me ever so much with the YouTube algorithm. It lets YouTube know that you approve of my channel, approve of me, approve of my content, and that they should share it out. Oh, there's my friend Michelle. I see you. So good to see you. So I hope everybody will tune in tomorrow night at 9 p.m. for the theme toy time. It will be hours and hours of fun while we go through toy after toy after toy. And if y'all want to see a single woman squirm trying to explain toys she has no idea of, I think there may be a few moments where I'm just clueless and I'm just reading packaging and asking. I have no problem in asking for help, and that might result in some even better bargains for y'all. So, my pal Zelle, so nice to see you. Okay, well, without further ado, who's ready to begin? I say, laissez rouler. Let the good times roll. Roll in your life, roll in your heart, roll in your soul, roll in your game shows and your YouTube watching. Roll on and on and on. So let me bring up my first contestant tonight. Her name is Brandy, and her channel name is Southern Savvy Mama. So, Brandy, first tell me about you and your family personally, and then tell me about your channel, please.
Well, hi, Miss Belle. I am. I have myself, my two children, my two babies, my fur babies, my boyfriend, and my 11 chickens. That is basically my home life. And then I run a reselling business from home. I do that so I am allowed to stay at home with my children. Sorry, I stuffed my face literally right before the show started. Trying
Oh,
to get something down. Um, so
well,
yeah, that's
anything that
pretty
gives
much.
you more time with your precious babies is the best thing in the world, because you only have them young at a short time, and the fact that you value that and want to make all of those memories and spend all of that time, I so applaud that family first mentality.
I love it. I love being able to stay at home with my babies. So,
And for those of you who might be new to your channel, tell us all about your channel, your reselling, your auctions. Let them know why they should subscribe and tune into you.
well, the reason you should subscribe is because I never have a plan. I'm kidding. I never have a plan. I never have a schedule. I'm just so chaotic. I'm all over the place. Again, being a mama, if you guys have children, there's no schedule. There's no planning. Um, so I sell a bunch of random different things. I sell anywhere from jewelry to you know, bath and body products. I sell homemade hair bows. I do make those. I sell clothing. I sell just about anything. It's random. It's as random as my life is.
Well, wonderful. We also want to welcome Connie Wilton to the chat. Welcome, welcome, Connie. So
Hello,
we're going to
chat.
go ahead and start dropping Brandy's link. If you haven't already subscribed, she just gave you some wonderful reasons, because if your notification bell isn't on, you might miss her, and that would be missing a blessing in your life. But I do have to tell you that while she says she is random, I have to give her props for confirming her appearances, taking the time to post on her YouTube community page and share out all the links. So she really is much more well planned than she gives herself credit for. That just shows how modest she is. And thank you for that, Brandy.
Well, thank you for having me on. I'm so excited.
I am too. So, for any new viewers, let me tell you what's going to happen tonight and how we play this game. Hello, Adopted Retrospect, my friend Kim. So nice to see you. Well, this is a game called Last
Kimmy.
Word. Don't we all just want to have the last word sometimes in life? Well, here, the way you get the last word is contestants get to pick their own categories, and they pick three. I always tell them pick a category that you know a lot about, a category where you are an expert. That way, you have tons of answers. And once they pick a category, they're going to announce the category, and we're going to volley back and forth, back and forth, back and forth as long as we possibly can keep it going to see who will have the last word. Now, there are three ways that the game ends. The game ends either by one of us being stumped, one of us giving an accidental duplication, or one of us giving a wrong answer. And if you ever wonder how we determine when there's a wrong answer, well, we have an answer checker standing by in the back room who will double check an answer that we might not be so sure of with her cyber assistant device. So I want to thank Lisa M. Adventure Time for being our answer checker tonight. Thank you so much, Miss Lisa. And Danielle Barnes is in the chat. Welcome, welcome, Danielle. Danielle can go ahead and start dropping Brandy's link so that everybody can subscribe. So, in addition, we have three Ask the Audiences for each category. So that way, if either of us are a little stumped or we just want to give y'all the chance to participate, because playing is super fun, we will ask the audience. I do ask you, though, please hold your answers until we actually ask. I know it is so tempting to go ahead and start shouting out answers when we first start. We need you. Oh, well, I hope everybody understands. We're going to go to Brandy to see what her first category of the night is. I do want to tell y'all that I have no idea what the categories are ever going to be. Sometimes there are categories totally my wheelhouse. Others of them, I have to even ask what it means. Okay, so Brandy, what is your first category of tonight?
The first category, I picked three random categories this morning. The first one is going to be actors.
Actors that are currently living or who have ever lived in the totality of
any
time?
Actor that's ever been on TV, acted in anything.
Okay, well, we may be in for a long battle here. Thank you so much, Danielle, for dropping Brandy's link. So if y'all aren't already subscribed to Brandy, go ahead and click that subscribe button and also let her know. I love to see the number of new subscribers that guests get while they are here. Also, go ahead and click the thumbs up for me. That helps me ever so much with the YouTube algorithm. Okay, so by the rules of Southern hospitality, you get to go first.
I'm going to start off with Will Smith.
Okay, I'm going to say Jamie Foxx.
Alrighty. I'm writing these down too as I go.
Great.
Reba McEntire.
Okay. Well, I might as well go ahead and say Will's loving wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, since she's also an actress, actually.
Nice. George Clooney.
Ooh, good one. I loved him on ER, and that brings to mind Noah Wyle, his co-star on ER and lots of movies.
I'm going to go with Vin Diesel.
Okay, good one. I'm going to say the name of the person I confuse with Vin Diesel, because Vin Diesel to me looks a lot like The Rock, also named Dwayne Johnson. I don't know why I think they look alike. People always say they don't look that much alike, but to me, in my head, they kind of do. But maybe it's an eyesight problem.
I think it's the bald head.
I think so too.
We'll go with the bald head. That
Yes. See,
I'm
we
going to go with.
We just met each other.
I'm going to go with Whoopi Goldberg.
Ooh, okay. And she was in the movie Ghost with Patrick Swayze.
Oh yeah. I'm going to go with Morgan Freeman.
Ooh, nice. You know who else was a ghost? Was Demi Moore, who's recently become a grandmother.
Oh, yes. Let's go with Harrison Ford.
Good one. You know who else was in ER with George Clooney and Noah Wiley was Juliana Margulies, who was also in The Good Wife for a while.
Let's see. My next one is going to be mm, Tom Hanks. He got a little bit of a buffer.
My apologies for the buffering.
It's okay. Did you hear my answer?
I did not. Would you be kind enough to
Oh,
repeat?
yes, ma'am. It was Tom Hanks.
Oh, good one. Well, I'm going to say his wife, Rita Wilson, who is best known for My Big Fat Greek Wedding 1 and 2.
That was Rita Wilson.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go with Will Wheaton.
Oh, okay. How about Tom Cruise?
Ooh, that's a good one. That is a good one. Um, let's see. Richard Thomas.
Nice. Well, I might as well start naming off Tom's wives. Let's see. Most recently, we had Katie Holmes.
Okay. I'm going to go with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Nice. I'm going to go with Nicole Kidman.
Cole Kidman. That's a good one. I'm going to go with Matt Damon.
And Matt's best friend, Ben. Oh, pity's sake. Don't let me. Ben. um, okay, I'm going to change my answer since for some reason I cannot think of his last name. I'm going to change it to his wife, Jennifer Garner.
Jennifer Garner. Ooh.
And I'm sure the chat is just dying that I could not think of his last name for some reason
I'm
and
going
had
to
to
put it
change
out
my
there.
answer. They're
I
all
think
saying,
this.
no, how could you not think of it? How could you
I
not
think
think
this
of
is the
it?
one you're thinking about, and I'll go ahead and use it because I'm already going to
Good.
put it out there. Ben Affleck.
Yes, yes. I don't know why. I kept trying to think that he had a B last name, but he had an A last name. Thank goodness. Because when you can't think of it, it just like destroys your mind focusing on that one
Yep.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Julia Roberts.
Julie. Oh, I love her.
I think everybody does. She's kind of America's sweetheart, despite that awful
Yes.
Pretty Woman movie she made. I should
All right.
mention
She
that.
was in a
Not an
lot of good
endorsement.
movies, though.
Not an endorsement. Okay. Who you got next?
Brad Pitt.
Ooh. How about Gwyneth Paltrow?
Ooh, I never thought about that one.
They were in the movie Seven together back when they were.
I'm horrible with actor names. Like I'm so horrible. Um,
And yet you picked this category.
I
Hi, Red
know.
Scout.
I'm going to go back to Fast and Furious and go with Paul Walker.
Okay. May he rest in peace.
I know that was so sad.
I believe Michelle Rodriguez was also in that movie.
I think she was. Mark Wahlberg.
And his brother, Donnie Wahlberg, who is on Blue Bloods.
And since we're on the Mark Wahlberg, there was one movie, it was my favorite, and Reese Witherspoon was in there with him.
She is good in everything she does.
Yes.
I'm going to say Alicia Silverstone.
Alicia
Back from the
Silverstone.
Clueless days.
Oh, that was a good movie
Yes.
too, though. I'm gonna go with Johnny Depp.
Great answer. Red Scott, let me tell you what's going on. This is a fun game show called Battle with Belle. You must have had your notifications on in order to find it accidentally. We're playing a game called Last Word, where the contestant picks a category. We volley back and forth, giving answers until one of three things happens. Either one of us gets stumped, one of us has an accidental duplication, or one of us gives a wrong answer. And my guest is Brandy, Southern Savvy Mama. If you're not already connected to her, Danielle Barnes is dropping her link. Go ahead and subscribe. And the category she picked is actors and actresses. Okay, I am going to say Cameron Diaz.
Ooh, she's really good too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with Denzel Washington.
Good one. Oscar winner. Amy Adams.
Well, that's a good one. I'm gonna go with Matt Dillon.
Good one. I'm going to say Mariska Hargitay from the Law and Order SVU, Emmy winner. And she's also the daughter of a famous silent movie actress.
She's really good. I'm gonna do Jamie Foxx.
Okay. Wait, did I say Jamie Foxx?
No, you said Jamie
No, maybe
Foxx.
I didn't. Maybe I mistaken.
Wait,
Oh.
you said,
Okay.
was it Jamie Foxx or Jamie Foxx?
I thought that I said Fox, but it may have been a problem with buffering then. So if you misheard it, then that's on me, and we'll keep playing because that's the one problem with buffering. So I'm going to say, let's see, Drew Barrymore.
Ooh, I haven't seen her in a while. Wait, she's got her own TV show now.
She does, and she still has a production company as well. So, and she's a busy mom, and you know what how busy it is to be a mom.
Oh yes, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go with Natalie Portman.
Nice. Okay, I'm going to go with I'm going to use my Ask the Audience because my moderator, Danielle Barnes, has a great answer of Meryl Streep. So I'm going to take her answer of Meryl Streep and use my first of three Ask the Audiences. And we'll go back to Brandy for her next answer.
I'm going to say Clint Eastwood.
Ooh, good one. I'll say Robert Redford.
Oh, that's a good one.
Hello to my friend Amy. Cool Ranch Dorito. So nice to see you.
Hi, Amy. Let's see. What about Keanu Reeves?
Ooh, good one. Adam Sandler.
Ooh, I like Adam. Judy Norman.
Okay. I'm going to say Kevin James.
I'm going to go with Robert Downey Jr.
Ooh, from the Sherlock Holmes. Excellent. I'm going to go with Leah Remini, who was a co-star to Kevin James in The King of Queens. I just love that sweet little sitcom.
Let's see. John
Tracy,
Wayne.
TNT, welcome. And we have Picky Nicky's husband, John, Mr. Picky. And I see we also have Renee's mom, Miss Phyllis Gagne. Everybody, thanks so much for rushing on over to the show, y'all go ahead and click the thumbs up. For anybody who is just now tuning in, the first category that Brandy has picked is actors and actresses. Okay, let's see. My next answer is going to be Faye Dunaway.
Faye Dunaway. Okay. Let's see. Yep, that one was already called. I don't want to. It was. You did say Meryl Streep. Yep. You said that one. Let's go with Nicolas Cage.
Yes, I used my very first Ask the Audience on Meryl Streep.
I thought so. I just wanted to make sure because I was trying to go through my list that I've got wrote down that we've called so far, but my handwriting is not good.
Always good to double check. And y'all go ahead and click the thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to Brandy, my moderator Danielle Barnes is dropping her link. Go ahead and click on her link and connect with.
Oh, okay. Did I say a name?
So sorry. I think I may have been buffering. Would you be so kind as to repeat your answer?
Oh, goodness. I don't remember what it was.
I just didn't hear you because I was buffering.
Oh, I don't remember what I just said. Nicolas Cage?
Well, I will go again, and the audience will just have to.
There we go. Just
Pardon me?
We'll continue on. I don't remember.
Okay. Well, if I accidentally duplicate y'all in the audience, just let me know. I'm going to go with some more oldies, and I'm going to say Charles Bronson.
Charles Bronson. Jack Nicholson.
Good one. Ellen Barkin.
Ellen, that's a pretty name. So I'm gonna go with another Ellen. Ellen Corby.
Okay. Ellen DeGeneres.
Ooh. Ellen D. I'm gonna go with Oprah Winfrey.
Good one. Ashley Judd.
Ashley Judd. You know what? That's a good one.
Thank you.
Marilyn Brando.
Okay, I'm going to say Marilyn Monroe.
Ooh, that's a good one too. Robert De Niro.
Ooh, Al Pacino.
Oh, that's a good one. Let's see. Michael Learned.
Oh, loved her in Little House on the Prairie. Okay, I'm going to say Liza Minnelli.
Oh, she's a good one.
Okay, now I see Michelle is asking, are we supposed to be giving answers? What we do is we each have 3 Ask the Audiences, and I ask that everybody hold their answers until we use one of our Ask the Audience. So far, I've used one of my 3. Brandy has used 0 of her 3, but thanks so much for checking. We go back to Brandy for her next answer.
Katharine Hepburn.
Oh, good
Katharine
one.
Hepburn,
Nice
however you
try.
say that name.
Yes. Mhm. And I remember her in a classic movie with Humphrey Bogart. So that'll be my next answer.
Humphrey Bogart. That's a neat name. Um, Wheel Gear.
Okay. Sophia Loren.
Sophia. That's a pretty name. Um, Christopher Reeves.
Ooh, good one. I'm going to say Elvis Presley. He was most known for his singing, but he was in quite a few movies before he got super famous.
Yep. Um, let me see. Mm, I'm gonna have to ask the audience because I'm seeing faces and I'm seeing first names, but it doesn't count unless you know the first and last name.
Well, they've got great, great, great answers. They've been shouting it out. So you might need to scroll up for some of the answers, but there are dozens of excellent answers.
Yes. Belle, what is the age difference between you and Savvy Southern?
I have no idea of her age. I'm middle aged, but she's young enough to be a mom, so she's probably younger. I don't know. I can safely say
Um,
I'm in my 40s.
I'm
So,
34.
well, see, she's over a decade younger than me. Now that
Okay,
I've
I'm
been
gonna
doxed,
go with Ryan Reynolds.
oh, good one. I'll say Blake Lively.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Kate Gosling.
Okay. Um, I'm going to say Kate Winslet. Hi, Sandy
I'm gonna
Kirk. Thanks for subscribing this week.
I'm gonna go with Mary Kate Olsen.
Okay, good one. Bob Saget.
Ooh, that's a good one. And then I'll go with Ashley Olsen.
Okay. Um, I'm going to say um, Kenneth Branagh.
That's a good one. Um, oh my gosh, I see her face and I follow her on TikTok, but I don't remember her name. I want to say, but I don't remember her whole
Mr.
name.
Picky just said, let me read you this super funny comment from Mr. Picky. That's Nikki's husband, John. And I'll just say this: dirt outside of that. Thank you, John. Thank you, because apparently John realizes that we ladies don't really like to talk about age.
Okay,
Okay, sorry
let's
about that.
see. It's okay.
You
I'm over here thinking about an actor name. Like I'm stumped already. um, I'm gonna have to ask the audience again because
we still
I'm
have several Ask the Audience.
so we're gonna ask the audience. Cool Ranch said, "Don't be a bum and leave a thumb." I like that.
Woohoo! I could use all the thumbs up possible, and Brandy could use all the answers possible. So go ahead and flood the chat with the names of all your favorite actors, actors on TV, actors in movies. So help remind
Dolly
her of some of the
Parton.
ones
I'm
that
gonna go
haven't
with
been
Dolly
said.
Parton. I don't know how I didn't think
Great
about
one.
that one, but Dolly
She's been in
Parton,
lots of movies.
she
Good one.
is.
Okay, I'm going to go with, let's see, Molly Shannon.
Molly Shannon. I should not have chose actors. No way. You're in the, theatrical stuff.
That
Because
is a little problematic to do something in my wheelhouse. So,
It was out of the blue. It was out of the blue. Okay, and the next one's
well,
gonna
there
get me
are
too.
3 rounds, so don't worry about it. There are 3 rounds. So
Oh
even
yeah,
if, God forbid, I win one little round of one little show, you're still most likely to win.
you're more than likely to win this one, girl. Because I'm stuck.
Well, you've got more Ask the Audience, and everybody in the chat is wanting you to pick their answer. They're saying, pick me, pick me, pick
Okay,
me.
I'm gonna use my last one, but
Mhm.
some of these have already been called.
They have,
Um,
so sometimes figuring out the ones that haven't been said is
right.
the
So
harder
I'm
part.
like gonna have
And
to
good
like,
luck
okay, that one I
dropping
know.
Brandy's link.
Bette Midler. That one has. I thought that one had been called. I thought you called that one.
I haven't,
No. Okay, then we'll
but
go
you
with Bette
called it.
Midler.
Okay, great one. I'm going to say Barbara Streisand, best known singer, but she's been in lots of movies as well.
Okay then. I'm stumped here. You got me. I think you've won this round.
Okay, well, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. This was super fun for me. What is going to be the second round for you tonight, Brandy?
We already know you're gonna win this one, but it's movies.
Oh no. Um, you may have to change categories just because I played a movie category last week. I had F.W. Waller, the movie reviewer and critic, on. So
Oh.
you want to change your category because we try not to have similar categories on week after week. So if you want to change your category to something that we haven't played in a while, that won't hurt my feelings.
Oh. Why don't we ask the audience to give us a topic?
Fun, because they know you, they know me. That's a great idea. And you still have your third category as well. So let's see.
We'll go ahead and start on the third
Everybody
category,
in the
and they can
in
give
the
us a.
chat, okay. So while we play this third category as a way to not accidentally answer until we ask the audience, y'all go ahead and throw out some items that you think would make great topics for our third match. Ooh, here's one in your wheelhouse since you sell a lot of clothing. Cool Ranch Dorito is saying clothing designers. Shelby is saying
We did that
scents, since we both sell a
the
lot of
first
scented
battle with
products.
Belle.
That's right. Even Connie is going back to designers. Boy, everybody wants us to play designers. Cool Ranch is also saying perfume. Top destinations in the South. That's really smart with us both being Southern.
That one
So
we're gonna have to we'll try that one.
okay. Do you want to do that one now, or you want to play your next category you've pre-selected first? Which one?
We can go ahead and do the third category, and we'll go back. I'm writing down the name of it down.
Okay.
Top destinations
Top
in the
destinations
South.
in the South. So,
Okay.
any top destinations south of the Mason-Dixon line. For any of our international viewers, the way that we know the South from the North is we have a dividing line called the Mason-Dixon line. And it basically, the South consists of Virginia and South, and the Sabine River, which separates Louisiana from Texas on east. So I am on the state right close to falling over. So when I cross the Sabine River into Texas, I'm going from the south into the southwest. And boy, when you get there and you see the decor, you see the jewelry, you eat the food, you know you are out of the south and into the glorious southwest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, what is your next pre-selected category? And then we'll circle back to top destinations in the South. Thank you so much, John, for that category. John, sometime I want to schedule you. You would be a great contestant. And I'm always saying we don't have enough men Men as contestants. Sorry, Nikki, I didn't mean that the way it sounded. Enough men as contestants on the battle with Belle. I didn't mean that the way it sounded. So didn't mean that the way it sounded. My apologies, Mr. and
It's
Mrs.
okay.
Baker.
We can all use a laugh. It's fine.
Okay. Whew.
So this breed is going to be called, or this category is going to be called dog breeds.
Okay, dog breeds. You'll definitely have the leg up here, pun intended, since I'm not a pet owner. All right, what's your first one?
My first one, of course, that's what my doggies are. They're Alaskan Huskies.
Okay. Are
Or
those
wait a
the
minute, is
ones
it
that
called
run the
Alaskan?
Iditarod?
I don't even. Siberian. Sorry, Siberian Huskies.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know why I said
Well, I don't know the
Alaskan.
difference.
It's
Okay.
Siberian.
And Mr. Picky says, keep in mind, Southern Florida is just the retired North. That is so true. That is
Oh
so
goodness.
true. I shouldn't be laughing at that. My apologies to any
But you
Floridians
know
out
what?
there.
So is Arizona. Like
That's
they all
true.
come
That
to they
is
go to Arizona and California too.
Mhm. That's true. Okay, I'm gonna go with a Chihuahua.
Oh, that's a good one. I used to have a little toy chihuahua. They were so sweet.
Aw.
Um, I'm gonna go with a bulldog.
Okay. I'm gonna say boxer.
Oh, a boxer. That's a good one. I'm gonna go with the wiener dogs. That's what I call them, but I think you can pronounce it like dachshund.
Yes, or some people say dachshund, but I think
Dachshund,
that's more in
yeah.
the European variety. But yes, I'm gonna
I just
say,
call them little
well,
wiener dogs. They're so
yeah,
cute.
because they're just so cute. I'm gonna say the dog I think has the most beautiful fur, and in my opinion, it's the Pomeranian.
Oh, yes, the Pomeranians are adorable.
They are.
um, I'm gonna
Please
go
hold your
with a
answers, everybody, until we ask the audience.
Doberman.
Great one. And if you haven't already subscribed to Brandy's Southern Savvy Mama, go ahead and click the link that Danielle Barnes is dropping. I'm going to say a Lhasa Apso.
Oh, what? Is that
Maybe
one of
I'm
them bougie
pronouncing it
little
wrong.
fancy dogs?
Well, let, let me bring my answer checker up because other people have told me about. So, Lisa, welcome to Val.
Hello.
Would you be so kind as to ask your cyber device if there is a dog named Lhasa Apso?
Okay, I know there is, but I will do it for you.
Thank you.
We used to have one. Alexa, is there a dog breed called Opsolopsal? Ugh.
From
Lhasa.
PetHelpful.com. It's classified as a toy dog breed.
Yep.
Okay,
I
thank you
just
so
never heard
much,
of
Lisa.
it.
Well, like I said,
Um,
I've only heard of other people who brag about their dogs, so I try to commit it to memory. But apparently, I might have even heard about it from Lisa because people love to tell me apparently about kids and about dogs. And on Discord, people frequently upload beautiful pictures of both kids and dogs, as well as a few selfies.
okay. Let's see. My next one is going to be an Alaskan Malamute.
Ooh, okay. I'm going to go with and I may not be pronouncing this correctly, but a Bichon Frise or a Bichon Frise. I'm not quite sure of the pronunciation, but my sister used to have one at some time. She always just said, "Oh, this is my Bichon," but I know it's a two-word title, so it's either Bichon Frise or Bichon Frise. So I hope you won't dock me for
Oh, I'm
pronunciation.
not going to dock you because I wouldn't even be able to say that. So I'm
Okay.
giving you
Well,
credit for just
we
being able
get
to
to
say
roll
that.
our French words down here. Okay.
I'm going to go with Pitbull.
Oh, okay. I'm going to go with the Scooby Doo of dogs, the Mastiff.
Oh, a mastiff. Yes. Would that be the bull mastiff? Or like I don't know if there's different
I
breeds of the
didn't know that there
mastiff.
were separate types, but if there are, you just determine it.
Oh, I don't
So,
know what. I didn't know. I was just asking a question on that one because I've heard people say like, "Oh, I have a bull mastiff," and then I don't get into the whole thing. I just know what my dogs are. I'm gonna go with this one because this is what I
okay.
want my next dog to be. I want a short-haired German pointer.
Okay. One of my favorite movies as a child was 101 Dalmatians, so I'm going with
Oh,
Dalmatians.
a Dalmatian! I love a Dalmatian. They're so cute.
Shout out to any firefighters watching. Thank you for your service.
I'm gonna go with a Boston Terrier.
Cute. Okay. What else? I'm going to have to ask the audience. So, in the audience, y'all shout out your favorite dogs we haven't said yet, and I will pick one of those as my next answer. Oh, Renee's got a great answer, a Great Dane.
Oh yes, Great Danes. Those are pretty. I'm gonna go with a Bloodhound.
Ooh, good one. I'm going to ask the audience again. And somebody said a greyhound.
Oh,
And
those
those
are
are
so
used in
pretty.
a lot of racing.
Um, let's go with a Basset Hound.
Cute. I'm going to use my third Ask the Audience. I'm going to go ahead and use them up. Renee's got another great answer of a beagle.
Oh, a Beagle. Those are pretty dogs too.
Mm-hmm.
All
So
right.
I've used all three of my Ask the Audience. Brandy has used none of her Ask the Audience. And Danielle Barnes is dropping the link for Brandy's Southern Savvy Mama. If y'all haven't already clicked to subscribe, what are you waiting for? She's already told us that notifications are essential because she goes live at random times. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you turn on the notifications so you don't miss her lives, her sales, her auctions.
Okay, my turn. Or are we buffering?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go with a Jack Russell.
Okay. I believe the queen had corgis, so I'm going to go with the answer of corgis.
I will go with a Yorkie.
Oh, cute. Is there a dog called a Westie? Is Westie a dog?
You might want to ask your answer girl because I don't know that one.
Okay. Oh, this is Tommy, aka the Answer Girl. Is there a dog called a Westie?
A what?
Okay, that shows how bad I am at guessing. I was asking if there might be a dog called a Westie. Westie?
Alexa, is there a
Let's
dog
not make
breed called
fun.
a
Let's
Husky?
just
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, Westie is a short name for the West Highland White Terrier. The
Yeah,
Westie is a popular small,
the
all-black
terrier.
dog from Scotland. They stand 10 to 11
Alexa,
inches at
stop.
So yeah, it is. It's a
Yep.
part of
okay.
the terrier.
Is that
Yep.
but we've already said terriers, so I think that was a duplicate
I
answer.
well, it's kind of
And
like
we have a
Basset Hound and Bloodhounds. Those are two different dog breeds. So if
okay.
somebody
Well,
said
I
terrier,
well, thank you
um,
for that, Grace. I appreciate that.
I'm gonna go with a miniature pincher, a min pin.
Oh, cute. Okay, let's see. I've used all three of my Ask the Audience. I am down to just guessing. What other dogs have I seen or heard people brag about? Um, hmm. What else? What else? Oh, so glad you're here, Erin. I'm sorry, I thought I welcomed you earlier. If y'all haven't already subscribed to Brandy Southern Savvy Mama, Danielle Barnes is dropping her link. Make sure you go ahead and click on it so that you can connect with her. Let's see, there seems like there are tons of those cute little lap dogs. I'm trying to think of that cute black and white one you see all the time at Christmas in the little sweaters, and I can't think for the life of me what it is. It's so funny when you get one stuck in your head, you just see those sweet little eyes, but yet you can't think what it's called. Hello, Mighty Mike and his loving wife, Carla. Welcome, welcome. I'm so glad to see y'all here. One of my favorite couples in the. Well, I'm going to admit I'm you it's not tied. Category 1 to me, category 2 to you. So the third category will decide it. So everybody in the chat, let's see some applause for Brandy. Let's see some hand clapping, some high fives, some congratulations. And I say, hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Y'all celebrate Brandy. But the absolute best way to celebrate Brandy, Southern Savvy Mama, is to click on the link that Danielle Barnes is dropping for her. That way you can follow her channel, follow her life, follow her auctions. So I believe the third category, which was a suggestion from John, Mr. Picky, the loving husband of Picky Nicky, was Southern destinations. Is that correct?
It was top destinations in the South. Now, I don't know if we're going to get the top
Here we go. Top destinations of the South.
but we're
I
going
was
to get
gonna say, how do
destinations
you
in the
determine?
South.
Okay, we're going to do that. All
Because
right.
I don't know what
So,
top destinations are in the South, but we can name a lot of destinations in the South.
so for any of our international viewers, it will be destinations in Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Arkansas, Tennessee, Kentucky. So that's the South here. It is south of the Mason-Dixon line, and it is east of the Sabine River. Okay, what's your first destination in the South?
I'm going to go with a huge one, and everybody knows it's huge in the South, Orlando, Florida.
Absolutely. Walt Disney World is not to be missed, but there are way more fun sites than just Walt Disney World in Orlando. My grandparents lived there. I, of course, have to say New Orleans.
Oh, that's a good one.
Laissez bon temps, rouler.
That's a good one. I'm going to go with, they call it this, don't come at me for this, but they call it the Rednecks Vacation Paradise, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Okay, that's a good one. Well, I'm going to go a state over to Mississippi and shout out to my guest, F.W. Waller from last week, who lives in Biloxi, Mississippi. Beautiful
I was going to say that one too. My grandparents used to love to go there and go gambling. I'm going to go with Nashville, Tennessee.
Okay, while we're in Tennessee, of course, I've got to say Memphis.
Oh, yes. Can't forget Memphis. Okay. I'm just going to go right here in my little state of North Carolina and start at Wilmington.
Good choice. Well, I'm going to stay in Tennessee and go with Pigeon Forge.
Oh, it's so pretty there.
It is.
We stayed at the Margaritaville. We stayed on the island. It was really nice. All right, let's go with Raleigh, North Carolina.
Okay. My managing moderator, Karen, shout out to Karen, who is on bed rest right now. This past winter, she had a vow renewal with her husband of over 40 years, and they did it at Hilton Head.
Ooh. That's in South
Fancy.
Carolina, correct?
Correct.
Yes. Since we're in South Carolina, I will go ahead and do Ocean Isle. Or Ocean Island. Ocean Island. Ocean Isle, I think, is in North Carolina.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go with Atlanta, which they call Hotlanta, but it's actually Atlanta.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Atlanta. I'm writing these down because we're going to get a lot mixed up with. Since we're in Georgia, I'm going to go with Savannah, Georgia.
Good one. And I'm going to say Athens, Georgia.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that down. Athens, Georgia. That's good. I'm going to jump back to South Carolina and go with Columbus, South Carolina.
Okay. I'm going to go with, let's see. I'm going with Little Rock, Arkansas.
That's a good one. Little Rock, Arkansas. I'm going to go with Miami, Florida.
Good one. While I'm in Arkansas, I'm also going to go with Eureka Springs, which is most known for this huge, amazing passion play that takes place every summer.
Let's see. I'm going to go
and it's also
with...
a charming quaint.
Oh, she's buffering. I didn't mean to interrupt her. Are we there?
Yes. What was your answer?
Oh, I didn't answer. You were talking, and I thought I interrupted you, but you started buffering out.
I'm so sorry for the buffering. I've got
It's
just
okay.
internet from the bayou, so I appreciate y'all all putting up with me.
I'm going to go with Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh, good one. I'm going to say Lexington, Kentucky.
Oh, that's good. I'm going to go with Virginia Beach, Virginia.
Nice.
I love the beaches. I mean.
Oh, you do? Okay. Well, I'm anti-beach, so you can have the beaches, and I'll go for the metropolitan towns.
Oh, I love the beaches.
I'm going to go with Vicksburg, Mississippi.
What was that?
Vicksburg, Mississippi. It's in northern Mississippi, and it's got a lot of Civil War culture.
Oh, I bet that's really nice. I'm going to go with Daytona, Florida.
Good one. I'm going to go with Key West, Florida.
Ooh, yes. I'm going to go with Richmond, Virginia.
Good one. And my managing moderator is just a hop, skip, and a jump from Charleston. So I've got to say Charleston for her. Shout out to you. Hope you get well soon, and praying for you, honey.
I'm going to go with Bristol, Tennessee.
Good one. And I'm going to go with Searville, Tennessee, which is the home of Dolly Parton.
Oh, Sevierville?
Yes. I'm sorry. I may have mispronounced it.
Okay. That is where Dolly Parton lives. And it's like right outside of Pigeon Forge. Like it's right
Well, I've
there.
been to Pigeon Forge. I just haven't been there. So I'll have to add it to my list for future
It's
travel.
literally, you can probably throw a rock and be in Sevierville. It's not very far.
Well, Cool Ranch
Um,
Dorito had a great note for us. We should have done it from the beginning for future guests. I'm going to have to make a note. She's saying that when we started this category, we should have elaborated on why we picked each of these areas as a destination. A few times we've kind of said what the top attractions were, but sometimes we just named a city and left it at that. So my apologies, Amy. We will try to do that.
okay, let's see. My next one, Winston-Salem, North Carolina, because they just brought back the Winston Cup NASCAR racing.
Okay, good answer. Well, just a hop, skip, and a jump down from Biloxi is another beautiful beach town called Pass Christian, Mississippi.
I would write that down, but I don't know how to spell it, and I'm never going to even say that word. So we're just going, that's a good one.
It spelled like Christian. They just, for some reason, drag it out and say Christian. I don't know why they don't just say Christian, but that's for some reason just the way they pronounce it.
They have a way of pronouncing stuff in that state. I will give them that. I'm going to go with Holden Beach, North Carolina. I grew up in that at that beach. It's a small family-oriented beach. If you're looking to get a motel there, it's not going to happen. You can only rent the beach houses on the beach. It's super nice, though.
Okay, that's good to know. I'm going to go with another great historical site in Mississippi called Jackson, Mississippi. Jackson's also the state capital of Mississippi.
Oh, that's good. Let's see. I'm going to go with Cherry Point, North Carolina.
Okay.
I think there's a Marine Corps base there. So if you're, you might find you a cute looking guy down there. I don't know.
Well, I could certainly use a single cute looking guy in my life. Okay,
Well, come
I'm
on,
going
girl.
to
We'll
hit a
go
few
find you one.
Louisiana destinations. Of course, I've got to go with the Louisiana state capital of Baton Rouge. Rich in history, the home of LSU, and covered in beautiful magnolia trees.
Sorry, I had to get some bug spray. I don't know what we wrote down so far.
I said Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Baton Rouge. Okay. I'm gonna go. I already said that. Yeah, I've already said all the ones that are popping to my mind. Did somebody already say Destin, Florida?
Well, you still have 3. Ask the audience. The audience is dying to help. Pardon me?
I don't look at the comments because I don't want to say something and then we need them
Please.
later. I'm going to say Destin, Florida. I don't know if anybody said that, but I'm getting eaten up by mosquitoes.
No, we haven't said Destin yet, and gorgeous beaches in Destin. And not too far from Destin is Panama City, Florida. More
yes,
beautiful
Panama
beaches
City
there
is
as well.
gorgeous.
It is.
So pretty. Let's see. I'm gonna write down Destin before I forget that we said that. And Panama City. Oh my goodness.
And everybody in the chat, just keep waiting. Sooner or later, we're going to need y'all. So be ready when you get asked. So be thinking of what answers you're going to want to shout out when we call upon you. Because I don't have too many more.
I'm gonna have to ask the audience.
Okay, audience,
Let's
you are being
see.
called upon. Shout out all the great southern destinations you keep hoping we say.
Oh, Aaron, what part of North Carolina? I'm gonna scroll back up and see.
Good idea, because they've been shouting out answers for a while.
Let's see. Did we say? I don't think anybody said Tampa, Florida, so I will grab Tampa, Florida.
That would be a good answer. Okay. I'm
I
going to
think
go with
Louisville was.
another. I don't think
Go
we've
ahead.
said that one either. My next answer is going to be another one from my home state of Louisiana. I'm going to say Lake Charles, Louisiana, which is just 30 miles from the border. It does have some beaches, although sadly enough, still they are black from the oil spill. However, it's known for casinos because people in Texas cross the border, believe it or not, just to go to casinos. And they've got great entertainment over there, especially for people who like oldies music and comedians. And it's also the state, which stretches from Lake Charles to Lafayette, Louisiana. Sometimes people will think the Cajun part of the state's New Orleans. It's not. It's over in the southwest corner of Louisiana, that is. Okay, we go back to Brandy, who so far has only used one of her three Ask the Audience.
Let's see. There was a place my mom and all my aunts and uncles, we all used to go out there on the weekends, and it was like a little old western like village type thing. It was probably all bars at night, but during the day, like they rode horses, and they had like all the old western buildings. Here in North Carolina, it was called Maggie Valley,
Ooh, that sounds fun.
and like you could ride like they had 4-wheeler paths and all that, so it was really fun.
I keep trying to think of that fun town in Georgia that's set up like the Austrian village. And I just can't think. I'm sure everybody in the chat is saying that. I've seen that on TV. I just can't think of it. I have like a mental block against it.
I
I'm going
don't
to
know
use my
that one.
first Ask the Audience, and I'm going to go with Shelby's answer of Louisville, Kentucky. And I believe the Kentucky Derby is in Louisville. I know I said Lexington,
Oh
Kentucky
yes,
earlier,
okay, that's
but
yep.
I don't believe we said Louisville yet.
We didn't. I checked. It was. I knew it was something Kentucky with an L, but you're right. It was Lexington. It wasn't Louisville. I'm gonna go with Blowing Rock. If you've ever been through Blowing Rock, they have a place over there I used to go to as a kid, me and my papa, and it's called Sweet
Oh,
Sea Railroad.
okay.
And you can ride the train around the mountain and watch all the cowboys and Indians gunfight and put on shows.
Oh, fun. Well, I'm going to use my second Ask the Audience, and Danielle Barnes has a great idea of Chattanooga, Tennessee. Speaking of trains.
Oh yes, Chattanooga's good. If I can spell it right. Oh yes, Mama, and the chairlifts. Oh, them chairlifts. They were kind of gimpy. But you can ride at Tweetsy. You can ride the chairlifts up to the top of the mountain, and you can like feed the little animals in the petting zoo, and you can mine for gold. It's so cute. I'm gonna go with um Asheville, North Carolina, and I think there's a zoo there.
So my answer is Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Oh, we lost her completely. Oh. Okay, well we'll wait for her to hop back in, and I'm almost out of cities. sitting outside. I'm getting eaten by mosquitoes. Yes, I figured it was her internet. It probably booted her. She'll hop back on. It was just her internet. She'll be back. She buffed her way right off her own show.
You know, your internet's good with it.
She's back, but she's still buffering. Oh, does she have dial-up?
Okay. Okay, I hope I am finally back. My apologies for the delay and the buffering. I tell you, my Bayou Swamp internet, my dearest apologies, though.
Oh,
Okay,
it's
let's
okay.
see. Where were we? If y'all haven't already clicked on the link to Southern Bad Mama's channel, Danielle Barnes is dropping it. Make sure you connect with her, and we'll go back to her for her
Um,
next answer. Or you may have given it, and I just didn't hear it with the buffering.
I think my last answer was Asheville, North Carolina. I don't know if you heard that. Not real sure.
Oh, good answer. Good answer. Okay, let's see. I am out to ask the audience. And what else can I think of? Oh, I keep looking at Danielle Barnes in the chat. Danielle is in Shreveport, and Shreveport is a lovely destination in northern Louisiana. So I'm going to say Shreveport.
Let's see. I'm gonna go. Oh Lord. Okay. Asheboro, North Carolina.
Good answer. Oh, and Mr. Picky says Asheville is my dream retirement destination. And Red. Okay, next, what else? We've said so many. It's hard to believe there are this many great southern destinations. I'm going to have to, at this point, I am just stumped. So I'm going to give this one to you. So Brandy wins 2 categories to my 1. So everybody, let's join in celebrating. Hip hip hooray! Hooray! Hip hip hooray! And y'all celebrate Brandy with some clapping, some high fives, some balloons, some hearts, flowers. Let's see some love for Brandy. But the best love you can give is to subscribe to her channel, to turn the notification bell on. And then when she goes live, stop by, say hi, let her know that you found her from Battle with Belle. And you never know, she might just be showing something at an auction that might make your life better, easier, or prettier. Thank you ever so much, Brandy, for being a returning contestant on Battle with Belle. And if you can possibly spare the time, I'd love for you to come back in August for a rematch.
Oh, well, thank you for having me, Belle. I definitely enjoyed it. Yeah, just shoot me an email and let me know what the schedule is, and I'm sure I could be here.
Okay, I will look forward to it. Thank you so much. And everybody, once again, click Brandy's link, connect with her, and remind her that you found her from Southern Belle. Thank you again, and I look forward to battling with you again in August.
Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Thank you. Good night. And my next contestant tonight has just come in the back room. I gave you the whole contestant line up at the beginning of the show. You also read it on my Discord channel and on my YouTube community page. And here she is waiting in the back room with her loving husband, John, in the chat. To give a warm first time Southern Belle welcome to Miss Picky Nikki.
Hey, thank you for having me. Can you hear me?
Hello, hello.
Hey, how are you?
Thank you so much for coming on my game show, Battle with Belle. You are looking lovely as always.
Thank you. You're so sweet.
So, tell anybody who is not familiar with you about your babies, and then after you can tell about your channel. But tell us about you and your life first before we get to your channel and your auctions.
Okay, so I'm married to Mr. Picky. And I have no, it's okay. And I have two boys. I have Nicholas, who's 22, and there's Colin. He's 14.
Hi.
So we all live here together, and my mother lives with us as well. Um, so that's about it. I sell on YouTube on my channel, which is Picky Nikki, and I sell mostly jewelry. Occasionally some hard goods, but mostly just jewelry. And then I guest on a lot of other places also. Hey guys. Is she frozen? I can't hear her.
No, I'm here. I'd like to
Okay.
ask you one personal question, but if for some reason you don't want to answer it, that's fine. But
Okay.
with John being Mr. Picky and you being
Mhm.
Picky Nikki, who was the first Picky? Were you Nikki and you married Mr. Picky and became Picky Nikki? Or were you Picky Nikki? John married you and became Mr. Picky by marriage. Who was the first Picky?
I was the first Picky because that's just to do with reselling. So I thought that was just a cute, catchy name, like because you're picking. So I said, I'll just do Picky Nicky. Well, then everybody just started calling him Mr. Picky or Mr. Nicky or something like that. So we just said, we might as well just change your name to Mr. Picky. So, yeah.
Because I love your names go together. That's just cute
Yeah,
as can
cute.
be. Now, tell everybody how long you've had your YouTube channel and how you got started auctioning.
I want to say it's going on 2 years that I've had my channel. I don't know if you know the Flippin' Flamingos, but they used to auction a lot on their channel and with Big Barn Auction Company. And Renee, the wife of the Flamingo duo, she reached out to me. I was just a buyer and asked if I wanted to have an auction. And I had really not, that was not in my plan. I had started sourcing and I just wanted to have an eBay store. But I was like, okay, I'll try it, and it just kind of took off and I just kept going.
Yay! Welcome to Diane Phillips in the chat. Well, thank you ever so much for being on the show. What is your first category for tonight, Miss Nikki?
Um, Pokemon. How about Pokemon? Do you know some Pokemon?
Well, we will find out now, won't we? As a guest with the rules of Southern hospitality, you get to go first.
Okay. So the first one I'll
And
say
Sandy Kirk
Pikachu.
is saying all this Southern hospitality. I know it's
That's
like
us, right?
ladies' night, and it's like Southern ladies' night at that. So I've got to thank Samantha for picking these contestants and booking them, and, and Amy, who's your diver, has taken over the reins because with summer. And I apologize once again for the buffering, but it is hurricane season down here. So I hope y'all will give me some slack and some grace.
That's all right.
So let's see how we do with this category of Pokemon. What is your first answer?
Pikachu.
Oh no, am I buffering again?
I think you did, but you're back.
Nikki, what is your first answer?
Pikachu.
Okay. I am going to use my first Ask the Audience. So, y'all shout out some Pokemon characters to help a Southern Belle out here. Because Nikki had no idea going into this. I have seen people sell some Pokemon things, but I couldn't name one if my hair were on fire. Okay, so y'all shout out some topics and shout out some Pokemon characters. Okay, Kim is saying that there's a Pika or Pika. I'm not sure how to say that. Is there a Pika or Pika?
That's the one I just said. It's just kind of an
Oh
abbreviation.
no! I'm out already! Already! Okay, well, Picky Nikki is off to a quick first victory. So, y'all shout her out, click some hearts, some flowers, some hand clapping, and I say hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Okay, what's your second category?
I said gemstones, I believe.
Oh, great one.
Yeah.
Okay, which gemstone do you want to start with?
I'll say amethyst.
Oh, gorgeous purple. Okay, I'm going to say my own birthstone, ruby.
Okay. I'll say garnet.
Pretty. Emerald.
Okay. I'll say diamond.
Nice. Sapphire.
Um, aquamarine.
I'm going to say blue topaz.
Oh, okay. I will say. Um, hmm. I'll say. Man, you might know a million, but when you get up here, it's like, I'll say.
So much pressure. And you do have 3 Ask the Audience, and they love to help out in the audience.
Okay. I will say. I'm drawing a blank, which is let me glance around me. I will say. Opal.
Ooh, good one. I'm going to say yellow topaz.
Okay. I will say peridot.
Oh, great. Birthstone for August. Citrine.
Okay. Um, I will say prasiolite.
Malachite.
Okay. Um, labradorite.
I'm going to say iolite.
Okay. Um, I will say um turquoise.
Lovely. Often confused with turquoise is a dyed howlite.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Um, I will say Dalmatian jasper.
Ooh, nice. Jade.
Rose quartz.
Nephrite.
Um, I will say bumblebee jasper.
Good one. Um, Smoky quartz.
Okay. Um, let's see. Let's see. I will say Pariba apatite. That's a thing. It's blue.
I'm sorry, I was buffering. Could you repeat your answer?
Oh, I said Pariba apatite, and I said that's a real thing. It's a blue stone.
Well, I've heard of the appetite. I don't know what the word before it means or how that changes the appetite stone, but I believe in
I
it.
really don't either, but I have some
I'm going to
rings
go with
that are that,
carnelian.
and they're real pretty blue.
Oh, nice. So my next answer was carnelian.
Oh, okay. I will say tourmaline.
Ooh, pretty. Okay, let's see. What else? I'm going to use my first ask the audience. So, everybody in the audience, go ahead and shout out some of your favorite gemstones that we haven't said. Ooh, Sandy Kirk has a great answer. I'm going to go with her answer of ocean.
That's a good one.
Thank you so much, Miss Sandy Kirk.
I will say rhodochrosite.
Ooh, pretty. Lovely pink. Um, I, I'm going to go ask the audience one more time. They've got great answers. Most of these have been. Hmm. I think all of these have been said. Okay. Let's see. What else? And some of these are used in jewelry, but they're not technically gemstones. They are from shells or from living organisms. So, which makes them not a gemstone. Okay. Oh, Amy, Who's Your Diver, has a great answer, and she makes jewelry for those of you who don't know it. I'm going to use my second Ask the Audience on her answer of C, sediment jasper.
Ooh,
Thank you so much, Amy, Who's Your Diver.
I will say amylite.
Ooh, good one. I'm trying to remember if we've said this one or not. It might be an accidental duplication. Y'all in the chat, if we've said this, y'all just call me on it. It's not going to hurt my feelings. Have we said aventurine? Aventurine. And if so, y'all call me on it if we did. And Nikki, if you know, you let me know if we've said aventurine.
I don't think we have. I will say tiger's eye.
Okay. Oh, pretty. All right, let's see. I've used my Ask the Audiences. Now y'all know why I don't sell all that much jewelry, and the little bit of jewelry I sell is just costume. Okay, what else? What else? Okay. I'm trying to go through the rainbow in my head. Have we said all the red stones? Have we said all the purple stones? Have we said all the green stones? All the blue stones? Trying to think what colors have I missed? Y'all, I think I'm going to have to admit that I am stumped. Imagine that, stumped to an actual jewelry seller. Boy, like we didn't know this was going to happen. So I am stumped, and therefore Picky Nicky with no surprise wins. Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! So already we are off 2-0. But because this game is just for fun and for bragging rights, we always play all three categories just for fun. So even though at best I can only go 2-1, we'll see if maybe I can earn a point after all. Nikki, what is your third category for tonight? And if y'all haven't already subscribed to Picky Nicky, make sure and click on the link that my moderators are dropping.
So I said jewelry makers.
Okay, great one. You get to start.
Okay, so I'll start with Coro.
Ooh, good. Wonderful, beautiful. Vintage. I especially love their clip-on earrings. Shout out to any of my other people besides me who also wear the clip-on earrings. Okay, I'm going to go with famous maker of brooches, JJ.
Yep. I will say Trifari.
Good one. Monet.
Okay. I will say Emmons.
Oops, I may have been buffering. My last answer was Monet. Did you give an answer after me that I missed?
I did. I said Emmons.
Great. Okay, I'm going to say Napier.
Okay. I will say Laguna.
Okay. Liz Claiborne.
Okay. I will say Danecraft.
Premier Designs.
Okay. I will say Dior.
Well, if we're going European, I've got to say Bulgari.
Okay. I will say
Bulgari.
Chanel.
Prada.
Okay. Um, I will say Whiting and Davis.
Nice. Lauren Conrad.
Okay. I will say Tiffany and Co.
Cartier.
Okay. I will say, let's see, AJMC.
Okay. Let's see. How about Joan Rivers? May she rest in peace.
Yes. I will say Avon.
Okay. Does Louis Vuitton make jewelry? I'm going to go out on a limb and say Louis Vuitton. That may be a wrong answer. Do you know, or
I'm
do we
really
need to look?
not sure. I mean, if they do, I surely can't afford any of it. But they probably do, right? I wouldn't be surprised. I will say Heidi Douse. Oop. Hi.
Awkward. Hi. Oh, what's up?
Well, I was bringing you up to check to see if Louis Vuitton actually made jewelry, because it's a guess, not one of those things I know. Oops, I took her out. Sorry, Lisa. Her assistant, whether Louis
Louis Vuitton?
Vuitton makes jewelry, because I might have given a wrong answer. So, would you be kind enough to repeat this? Oh, there's something to say.
I didn't hear you.
So sorry for the. Would you
It's all good.
ask your cyber assistant device if Louis Vuitton makes any jewelry?
Alexa, does Louis
Would you
Vuitton
ask your.
make jewelry?
Here's something I found on the web. According to reference.com, Louis Vuitton stores sell jewelry and a very wide variety of accessories, including ties, keychains, card holders, and cufflinks.
Yes. Well, they sell it. I don't know if that really counts.
Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. We will let Nikki be the decider of whether it counts or not.
I'm
'Cause
okay
she is
with
the
it if you want
contestant.
to. I don't
So
know either. It seems like they would, though.
Right.
I mean, I can believe it. So I'll say Harry Winston. Welcome back.
Hi. Awkward. Okay.
oh,
Hi.
fancy. Oops, I thought I was taking you out, Lisa. I'm sorry. I'm not good with the pushing of buttons. Oh, well, if Nikki is going with Harry Winston, I'm going to pick another jeweler to the stars. I'm going to go with Kenneth J. Lane.
Oh, yes. I will say James Avery.
Okay, I'm sorry. I think I was buffering. Since you answered with Harry Winston, I too am going to go with a jeweler to the stars, and I'm going to go with Kenneth J. Lane.
Okay. And I said James Avery.
Oh, good one. Very popular when I was in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. Who else? Hmm. I'm going to ask the audience, and Renee's got a great answer, Pandora.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. I will say Kendra Scott.
Ooh, good one. Okay, let's see. Who else? I'm going to ask the audience again. Y'all shout out some more jewelry makers and designers for me, pretty please. Let's see who I have forgotten, or just who I couldn't afford. Um, okay, one of my favorite purse designers, Michael Kors, apparently makes jewelry too, according to Renee. So is Michael Kors also a jewelry designer?
I know they make watches. They probably that's kind of jewelry. They probably make other jewelry too. I would say
Okay.
yes. I'll
Well,
say
thank you, Renee, for that answer. That's my
I'll say
second of three.
I will say Solpata.
Good one. And I'm going to use my third ask the audience, and I can't believe I didn't think of this sooner, but Diane Phillips out of Betsy Johnson. I can't believe I forgot Betsy Johnson. So I'm using my third ask the audience on Betsy Johnson.
Okay. I will say Vendome.
Ooh, okay. I believe Fendi makes jewelry as well, the Italian designer. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. I will say Octavia Elizabeth.
Okay. Let's see. Who else? Who else? Does Versace make jewelry or just clothing? I'm going with Versace. Let me know if that's a correct or incorrect answer, or I can check with Lisa if you don't necessarily know.
I'm not sure.
Do you? Okay. Well, we will check with Lisa then. Lisa,
Ew.
oh Lisa, would you ask your cyber assistant if Versace makes jewelry?
Alexa, does Versace make jewelry? Dum dum.
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, Gianni Versace started the upscale Italian fashion label Versace in 1978. The brand is well known for its eye-catching prints, vivid colors, and striking designs. The company manufactures a wide variety of goods, including ready-to-wear apparel, jewelry, accessories, home decor, and fragrances.
Alexa, stop.
Okay, saved by a guess. We go back to Nikki for her next answer. And if y'all haven't already clicked on her link to subscribe to her channel, make sure you do so. Turn your notifications on so that you can find her auctions. What's your
I
next
will
answer, Nikki?
say Juliana.
Ooh, nice. Okay, let's see. What else? What else? I've used all three of my Ask the Audience. I'm down to just guessing. Any chance Hermes makes jewelry?
I don't know. I don't come across much of that high end stuff.
Alexa, does
Would you
Hermes
check to
make
see
jewelry?
if Hermes?
From BellCutMag.com. Hermes jewelry is made of real gold that can come in 3 different metallic finishes,
Yep.
all depending on
Alexa,
your preference.
stop. Yes, there is.
Okay, I'm not doing too shabby with my guessing, y'all.
I'll say Miriam Haskell.
And see, Nikki doesn't even have to think about this. I'm pulling answers just out of thin air, and she is ready
You're
with
doing
dozens and dozens more answers. I love it.
great.
Okay, let's see. Who else? Y'all, I'm going to have to admit that I am just stumped out of answers. So, for a third category in a row, Picky Nicky wins. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Everybody celebrate Picky Nicky in the chat. Let's see some bravos, some clapping hands, high fives, flowers, hearts, all the works. But the best way to congratulate her is to click on her link. That way you can subscribe to her. And Nikki, give us your auction schedule of where you will be on what day and what time so we can find you.
Okay, well, it kind of varies, but what's usually for sure is that I'm on my channel Saturdays at 4 Eastern. And like I said, I sell mainly just all jewelry, but I have other guests that sell hard goods. So if you're, it's like a variety. So if you don't care about jewelry, there's still things that will appeal to you. And then the same thing, I sell with Ella, Save Here First is her channel. I sell with her every Tuesday and the first Thursday of the month. And it's kind of the same thing. I sell jewelry and she sells, a lot of housewares and hard goods type things. And I guessed a lot of other places, but it varies. But those two are every week for sure. And then also on Shadow Woman's channel on Wednesday nights, we have a jewelry sale at 8 Eastern.
Wonderful. Everybody check out Nikki. Go to her auctions. Let her know that Southern Belle sent you. Go ahead and subscribe to her channel so that you can tune in to her lives, so that you can read her community post updates with where she'll be, when, and with whom. And Nikki, I hope so much you will come back and give me a rematch because this was so super fun.
Thank you for having me. I enjoyed it.
And thanks for coming on the show. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
And deepest regards to John and the kids. Would like to come up and spontaneously play. My mods are going to drop the StreamYard link, so we're sure that we have a few people who want to play. But if you've seen this game of Last Word and you think that would be fun, or I could do that, or I know a great topic they haven't picked, this is your opportunity. So my moderators will drop the StreamYard link. Now, you absolutely don't have to turn on your camera if you want to use your avatar, just like that is for sale, like I am. You absolutely can. And let me go ahead and share my announcement that tomorrow, Tuesday at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, is my Viewer's Choice auction. And the thing that y'all vote on for tomorrow night is toy time, just like this darling. So if you want for some toys to keep kids occupied, whether it's this baby's first sing and learn for ages 0 and up, or whether it's for Christmas presents, I will have tons of great brand new in the box toys, dolls, games for kids of all ages, fun. So, Danielle Barnes is dropping the StreamYard link. If you'd like to play on a future episode, go ahead and let my moderators know. They will copy down your channel name and they'll send you all the rules and procedures. That way you can have some time to think about your categories. We'll see if there is any interest. Otherwise, we're at about the 2-hour mark, so we may just end a little early tonight because we had two great contestants. It was kind of ladies' night, as it was pointed out earlier, and not only that, Southern Lady Night. It just so happened that way. Sometimes we have international viewers, and sometimes we have viewers from different parts of the country. But I'm going to say, laissez bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll.